I actually stayed up for the Paddy the Batty fight, and I'm happy I did.
I did as well. I stayed up till...
The problem was...
You're not knocking him out.
The way that that guy's an animal. The way you beat Justin Gaethje is getting him to the ground and choking him out. That guy doesn't get knocked out. Like, I think Paddy was trying to show that he could like stand and punch, but like every time he got backed up to the fence, he just got wailed on with just massive shots.
I mean, fair play to him. He did not go down.
No, I mean, for him, someone even said like there was really no loser in that fight because they just made that switch over to Paramount. They're obviously both in the main event. And honestly, Paddy would have been fed to the champion, who's the champion Topuria, whenever he comes back, would beat any of those guys in 2 rounds, like easily.
Yeah.
So I think Paddy's got to get back in the lab a little bit, but he didn't do any wrestling at all.
No, not at all. And that's the thing. Like that's what he's good at. Like you look at his record.
Tap him out.
He couldn't. He tried not to. Did he? Tried to go toe to toe with him, and it just didn't. He just couldn't get near him. And that fella's just a bull. Can't knock him out. Or couldn't knock him out, especially when. And his plan was just, I'm coming to get you straight away. The first 2 rounds, he just went for him.
He told everyone, he's like, the way I win this fight is just making Paddy go backwards. And he made him go backwards the whole fight.
Paddy getting spanked.
Hey,
was it a spanking?
It was a war. You know, it was a legit war. Like, he got some, but like, whatever his game plan, and he wasn't listening to his coaches were telling him the entire time, you got to take him down. You got to take him down. Like, one thing Paddy did a great job of is like, he really kicked out Gaethje's legs. Like, Gaethje could barely move around there. But then it's like, take him down. Like,
there was moments, wasn't he, where he was close to get. It just looked like, you know what, just sweep him, try and sweep him and knock him off balance, because he did. Yeah. He was knackered. He wasn't beaten up, but he was tired after like fourth round. But he'd already done too much damage on Paddy too soon, and then he was a mess at the end, wasn't he?
No one's talking about the eye gouging enough. I don't.
Oh yeah, that was that, and not to mention he got both eyes gouged too. Like that messes you up. And then it's like, I also think, you know, that he took a pretty long break for that nut shot. I feel like Paddy got one too, and he didn't get any break whatsoever.
Tough as nails, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
yeah. That's like, talk about covering yourself in glory and a loss.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone off again.
I think you pressed that button in the back.
I did.
Yeah, if you ever see it's red, that's where you want to make sure.
Tech support, thanks, Chris. No, I think he covered himself in glory with a loss, and he'll get another shot. It's just frustrating because I totally agree with what you said. Whoever said it, like, he wasn't listening to his coaches. Like, his game was like, is all about the ground and pound, and he didn't start trying to get him down until the 5th round. And then he was too weak then, and like you said, the damage already done for him to try it. So I was gutted for the lad, gutted for it, because that was his shot. I think he'll get another one. I do. But
you could also just tell their faces after the fight. Like, Gaethje barely had like any scratches on him, and Paddy was
no. But he wasn't putting his arms up. They were saying, take him down and put your arms up. That's all they were saying. And he just wasn't doing either of that. But he's and then he said some, you know, cool stuff at the end, didn't he, about men's awareness and Jota and all that. Like, it was class. He was clapping him up. He lifted the other lad's hand up and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you can lose, that's all you want to lose, I think, with a bit of respect and a bit of class. But
it's the opposite of what we did on Saturday. Is that what you're
speaking of losing?
I said to him, I'm sick of talking about it because it's the same thing every week, innit?
What is it this week? What is it? What is the reason?
All right, well,
Joe Gomez going down early. I mean,
Joe Gomez goes down. He gets clattered. Unlucky. He gets absolutely walloped by Allison, doesn't he, in a challenge? But then he's off the pitch for 7 minutes. They don't make a sub. They don't kick the ball out to get him back on the pitch. And then they score again. And then we get back in the game and you're like, all right, nice one. And I will say this, and again, this isn't an excuse because it should have been done, but Wirtz has that shot at the end. The keeper's clearly saved it. He doesn't give a corner. They go down and get 2 throws, or 1 throw and then another throw and then score. You know, but still, it's fine margins, but the fine margins are going the other way. You can't be getting held to ransom by fucking Bournemouth.
Yeah, and there was definitely some stuff in the last 15 minutes that didn't go your way. But, like, I think if you're if you're Everton going Bournemouth, you can lean on that a little bit. But Liverpool can't be leaning on that. You can't be leaning on, we didn't get this corner. You should be like, with the players we've got, the money we spent, and the talent we've got, we should be spanking these. And it's you know what it is. Liverpool are just not fun to watch at the minute. They're just it's not good games. It's good for the neutral when it's 3-2. But yeah,
they just don't look on it. Like, but
what you do now to fix it? Like, we're talking about every week. You're being repetitive, right? We are being repetitive. Sorry. So like, if you're thinking solution orientated, what's the plan? Do you switch him out now? You're saying definitely no. So you're just going to ride them out then? Just accept it as what it is.
Got to, haven't he? Got to. It's like the Jets. Like, it's worse than watching the Jets. It's like tanking. This is what my anger or my frustration is not aimed at the manager and the coach. It's aimed at these so-called geniuses that are upstairs. Again, I said it last week. It's like Liverpool. If this sporting director team behind the scenes are so good, where they don't need any guidance from other people, FSG, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes and all these others are doing it, right? And all his little mates. Why are we left with one centre back? If Kanate has to leave because his dad died, was it? Or his dad was sick?
Something like that. It was a family thing.
So why are we left with one centre-back? That's what I don't get. Like, listen, players are going to be shite sometimes. Liverpool are going to struggle. Teams are going to struggle. But it's almost like we don't have. Like, they brought Endo on and stuck him centre-half.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what I don't.
For a
That's
team
what I
with
don't know.
set piece problems, that's not who you want in there too.
Well, that's it as well. Like, you know, and then did you see that? You've seen that meme where it's off the show The Boys, where it's what's his name? Homelander. And he's just basically every time Liverpool getting beaten, it's just Homelander pushing a kid off a roof, and it's like that. It's quite funny, to be fair, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't. At this point, I really don't know. All I'm in my head, I'm like, try and support people, try and be as supportive as possible, because it's rough in it at the moment. And I like the fact that they've stalled on Andy Robertson, but I really think that's going to end up happening because they're going to, because apparently it was dependent on Tsimikas coming back from Roma. Fuck's sake! Like this is another thing. Like, let Andy Robertson go. I understand that he's not getting playing time and he needs to be ready for the World Cup. But Liverpool's, no one's bigger than the club, are they? Like, can we not just keep him? And
what happens if Kirkez goes down?
Well, I mean, you know,
there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
I'm saying if that happens and Andy's not there anymore.
Yeah, because they got the lad back from the Greek lad back from Roma.
Well, we've got a million midfielders.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you put a center back in there. What's that? I mean, elephant in the room. Mo Salah's been playing off.
Yeah, that's another one.
Like, he looks like a non-factor out there. He looks old.
But he's not going to be. You're not relying on him to defend throw-ins, are you? And corners and set pieces.
But you shouldn't be going to that extent. You know, like your free-flowing football. The thing is, now you're just in a shitstorm. Nothing's going well for you. No one's fit. None of your new players are either cooking. Wirtz is looking well, and that's about it. It's just Szoboszlai, but he's the only one, isn't it? He's the only one keeping the lights on. But it's such a shit show now. I thought you were going to come out once the January transfer window opened and was like buying, and you're not. So that's, to me, it's just like, you're kind of going, listen, we spent all the money in the summer. It didn't work. We're going to ride this out. We're going to recalibrate and reassess everything in the summer and go from there. So that's okay to do sometimes. Like you said, the NFL and basketball, they do it all the time.
It's nice. It's time to be a proper fan, isn't it? And just support. Yeah. That's where my head's at now. I'm like, right, okay.
We're having a tough time. Nothing's going to change.
At this point, at this rate, we ain't qualifying for the Champions League.
I was going to say, Liverpool, Europa League champs 2027. It's got a nice ring to it.
Nice little ring to it. Now, you're not, and then Man United. The only thing about Man United is, and I don't think you should get rid of Arne Slot, because I don't think there's anyone out there really, and the players aren't there if someone's come in and make the thing with Man United is they had the players to come in and make the impact. They just weren't playing well and they were playing in a mad system. So he's come in and, you know, had such a boost. Where I don't think you're going to get that.
Not to mention they got back Diallo and Mbeumo from AFCON
at the exact same time. Yeah. That's not shit, you know. So I think it is what it is for this season. Get your American head on with it. Write it off. It is what it is. It's week 11 and the season's over. So just call it a day and just see where we are.
I'm going to wear this as much as possible, though, just to keep myself going.
You should, like in the bath and everything, just to get your money's worth out of it. But no, there's nothing to fix now, is what I'm saying. Nothing's getting fixed. It is what it is. The cards are being dealt, and just try and make sure you get in the top 6. And then it's a rebuilding year, right? You lost so many players, and hindsight's a beautiful thing. But if you keep Luis Diaz, I think it might look a bit different. But I don't think you're in a position to bring anyone of that caliber through the door anytime soon. So, yeah,
bothered. Next
is what it is. Newcastle. We're gonna build up. We're gonna build up.
I mean, listen, we're playing Liverpool next weekend, so it should be an interesting. But I mean, listen, Newcastle first 20 minutes look great, multiple scoring chances. Tonali's should put it in. Martinez just gets a foot on it, So that's the one thing is Newcastle. They try and press real hard first 20 minutes. If they don't get a goal in that first 20 minutes, it's kind of like, oh shit, and then it's like Buendia just shoots a rocket out from outside the box. Beautiful shot. So that goes in. And it's like, okay, we're still getting chances here and there. And then the second half, they just came out and just bulldozed us. We didn't have any chances. We didn't make any right decisions. Anthony Gordon's playing like shit. He
really is.
I don't understand why
really
they're not just starting
sad.
Barnes on the left and Murphy on the right. Gordon's just doing nothing in the Premier League. I know he's had a really good Champions League for him, but Premier League, he has just been shit. And it's not getting better.
Well, hasn't he?
Which one? Yeah, he's barely playing.
He hasn't been a feature at all, which is mad. Because you look at you in Liverpool in the summer, and you're looking at the lads you're buying. All right, you had a bit of drama with Isak and the striker, but you were, I thought Ramsey was a good pickup. I thought Elanga was a great pickup.
Yeah, with his speed, yeah.
The centre half you got who's playing well, to be fair to him. And you're like, oh, cool, they're in a good position. But do you think you're a little bit predictable?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If
definitely.
plan A doesn't work, what's plan B?
Yeah, and that's the problem is just the ability to adapt and I think doing a different formation or something, testing, try playing Voltamata and Vissa together. Let's try and get something going because it's just so hard to come by goals right now. And then I see it in the Champions League. We play PSV, we rip them. Now obviously that's a lower team, but that's a big tournament.
That's a good side. It's a good side.
It's just where's that team? And it's the run that we've got coming up here. We got PSG, Liverpool, Brentford, Spurs, and then we got, I think, second round of the League Cup where we're down 2-0 to City, and then we've got FA Cup fourth round against Villa. So it's we got a murderer's row coming up. Dan Burn was in the squad this week, so hopefully we'll get him back. Livramento is still injured. I was telling Gary before, but Bruno was out this last game, so we are just a vastly different team when Guimaraes isn't out there. And
without a shadow.
He runs the show out there. Yeah,
that's okay to have. It's okay to have a star man, especially in centre midfield, And I was watching. I just think
Joe Lynn went down too with an injury too.
Yeah, you like him again? Do you know?
I like him in games like that where you need a physical midfielder. He was out there like an animal again. But
that's what he does.
I'd love to see Ramsey just whenever he's out there, nothing happens.
He looks weak. He looks like him and Joe Willock. They're just kind of ineffective. They come off the bench and it's cool, I don't know what that's gonna do. But yeah, that was for the first time and I like Eddie Howe, I like Newcastle a lot. I think you're gonna, you are definitely still building. Everyone you're buying's under the age of 25, 26, but you hit the wings on the break, and if that doesn't happen, that's that.
Yeah.
It's
the second goal. You can just see it
box.
coming too. You just see it coming. Villa was just all over us in the second half, and Watkins got a nice little header in there. But yeah, it's just you just don't see the scoring opportunities other teams get, and it's just when that plan doesn't work. You're absolutely right. It's well, what are we gonna do next?
Yeah,
it's put in Voltamata and hope he gets a header. That's we
can't
rely
Bruno
on
from
that.
A shot from outside. Isn't
yeah,
it?
well, and he's not even in there. So it's that sort of just frustrating because I see how well we play in the Champions League and I see what we do in the league, and it's two completely different teams. So it's just frustrating. The thing though is you look at between I think fifth or maybe even fourth and we're in ninth right now, and it's you guys are in 10th.
Yeah,
and it's
6 points.
Yeah, barely even that.
Yeah.
United's on, I'm looking at it right now, they're on 38. Yeah, we're on 33.
It's five points between 4 and 11.
That's mental.
So it's crazy.
Absolutely mental.
So it's if you get on a little bit of a run, it's you're right there.
We say this every week though, don't we? And it's
the ups and downs, yeah.
Have you bought anyone this? We bought no one.
No, we bought zero. And I don't think we are based on the Eddie Howe interviews I've been watching.
Yeah. We're linked with a few very weak ones, and
why aren't you guys in on Mateta? Why is it Forest?
Stuff like that does me head in. Stuff
why
like
is
that
it
just
Forest in on a guy
why?
like him?
But why would he go to Forest? You know, like Crystal Palace have got a better chance of staying up than them, and then wait till the summer and look at your options then to sign
Well, at
on
least
it.
with Everton, you're like, hey, we're top of the top half of the table. Like
He should 100%. But we miss out on stuff like that, and like we needed a right back this summer, and then Walker Peters was available, and we didn't go in for him, and he was for free from Southampton, and now he's not getting a game there. So like, I don't know. There's always more stuff to it. I think if we could, we would. We don't know.
Branthwaite back.
I mean, that bench tonight was stacked. Dewsbury Hall, Branthwaite, Alcaraz, Unzo, Beto, only one goalkeeper. And the cheesy sentence, a tale of two halves, that was the game today. Like, we were there for the killing in the first half. We were up for grabs. Leeds were playing away at Hill Dickinson, and we were there to be taken. And they just didn't. Calvert-Lewin at the post, he looked really dangerous. And credit to Moyes, he changed to a back three with wing-backs at half-time. I've never really seen him do that before. I can't remember the last time we played. I think it was because Calvert-Lewin was just taking the piss.
Oh, yeah.
Him and the American lad, what's his name, Aarons?
Yeah, Aronson. He had a great game, too.
He was floating about all over the place. He looked really dangerous. And then it just worked. I don't know if it was the height with the three lads at the back or whatever, but once we took away that ball coming in, and we still didn't look good going forward, and then we started making a few chances, bit of confidence, got the crowds in, and I think 1-1 was a really fair result. Towards the end, we had the better chances, but I think they hit the bar twice. We hit the bar once or something like that. Overall, it was a fair result.
I think it's like when you just look at the league now, like every team's got good players, right?
Yeah.
So it's just really hard to like. It's really hard just to like every game every week. It's like when we do our picks. Actually, I looked and I think we all finished at 4 wins. I think so. It is tough because you look at these things. It's like there's no way that Man United's going to beat Arsenal.
Yeah.
There's no way that
Liverpool are going to lose to
Bournemouth. Yeah. Like you look at some of these matchups and you're like, and it's just like every week you just get surprised by some of these games. But in reality, is like I think the floor of the Premier League has gotten significantly better.
Yeah.
And that's causing so much that obviously parity at the top because like. Teams that you think would just normally just mow through teams are not. They're getting draws. They're losing points. Like
Liverpool having a wobble in years gone by, they still would have finished fourth. Like the top four is always the top four. But you've got this, like you said, not leveling out, but more increased competition of a playing field. And in seasons gone by, the three that went up couldn't even compete with that, right? That increased standard. So the three that go up, three they go down again. But now that the three that have come up have got a bit about them as well, it's making it really exciting. Like there's no gimmies at all. There's no gimmies whatsoever.
And I think the teams that are coming up now have learned from some of the other ones that have come up in the past. Like, you remember, I think Burnley a couple of years ago, like they spent all this money. It just didn't work out. And then it's like, then it sets them back. Now they came back pretty quickly, but I think they learned from that mistake. And even them, like they're in a tough spot, but they're fighting. They're in it. They're in these games every week. It's not like they're just a pushover team. I think you're starting to even see Wolves pick it up a little bit. Like
pain in the ass, aren't they? Yeah. Who's going down then, lads? Gary, who's going down now? Have I said yeah? I think Wolves have left themselves too much to do, haven't they?
I think they go. I think Burnley go because they can't win game. Like if you look at Burnley's game against Tottenham on Saturday, they've got to win that. Yeah. They're in a position to win it and they don't. They let it slip. Honestly, I don't know. I still think Leeds might go. But I also think, well, look at it.
I mean, West Ham's won what? Their last two?
West Ham are on a little bit of a you never know. Palace could get sucked down. It seems like everyone's jumping ship at Palace. Like what?
I think that's more realistic than Leeds. Like
I mean,
Leeds today.
Leeds are digging. No, I know. Well, listen, Leeds, but they never seem to be able to win or get points. So they are getting points, and you look at it now as well. I don't know what it was at the end of this time last season, but your top of the bottom three, so to speak, has got 20 halfway through, just over halfway through. Forest and Leeds on 26. Like it is very close, isn't it? But you know what? I just don't think West Ham will go. I'll go Wolves, Burnley, and then Palace if they can't get it together. But it'll all depend on what happens with Mateta.
Yeah, I think if Mateta doesn't go to Forest, I think they're going to go down.
If they sell him to Forest in the position they're in, that's suicide.
Well, the teams that he's been linked with, right? Villa have just signed Tammy Abraham, so they're not getting him. You would think.
No.
Spurs, who are on the same amount of points as Palace, but have Champions League, and then Forest,
Spurs makes a bit of sense. They need a number 9. He's got to play. They're a bigger club. They've got more
Still
money
in
to
London.
spend. Yeah. The Forest one just makes no sense for anybody, anyone at all. I do think they get sucked into it for them. I think when you look at West Ham, I know they scored 3 at the weekend, but they are a Jared Bowen toe break from being cannon fodder, because they're not a good team. He's doing well with what he's got. He's got them playing better. But I like that Fernandes in the middle, the lad they got from Southampton. I liked him since day one. He's just a sharp player. He'd do well into a Liverpool team. I mean, he's got good feet. He turns really tight. He's good, but they just the team's shit. The West Ham team, you look at it, it's a shit team. It's not a good football team. There's a bit more about it with Forest, but they're just disjointed where you can't really, Dyche has gone in there, got a bit more consistent with, there was just so many players. They've done it before, haven't they, Forest? But they just go, maybe buying 12 players or something in one. I think Sean Dyche has got too much control and composure and too battle-tested for them to go down. So it's West Ham for me.
And Marinakis will do anything to keep them up, too.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. It's probably hey, Mateta, we'll raise your.
Yeah. They'll be he'd do anything on and off the books to get it done, but no, I think West Ham, unfortunately. Wiz, who've you got going down?
I think I said it before, but I actually thought Forest would be going down with Burnley and Wolves. We'll see.
You won't let them go down.
I know.
So Palace for Gary, West Ham for me, Forest for the Wizard. I like that split.
What are your guys' thoughts about? I mean, we got to give a shout out to Man United, right?
I think it goes down to what we said before, right? No one's if last weekend was everyone's missed opportunity, this weekend everyone took an opportunity apart from us. Villa won, City won, and Arsenal got pegged back. I mean, it was a good game, wasn't it? I mean, there's a couple of things that I hate myself for, is the fact that I wanted Man United to win, and I really like that black kit.
That is a nice black kit.
That probably hurt more for Gary.
It hurt me a lot to say both of those things, but that second goal, I think I just went, fucking hell, when he's hit it.
Yeah. The Dorgu one?
All right. Yeah. Quality. He's just gone, all right, I'm going to hit this.
He's had a great 2026. He is just...
Yeah.
And actually, I saw a stat. This is actually pretty interesting. The 6 main forwards for Arsenal, none of them have scored in the year of 2026. In the Premier League. So Trossard, Saka, Gyökeres, Madueke.
It's great, isn't it?
Jesus. None of these guys have scored in the Premier League.
It's
crazy to think about.
The dietitian at Arsenal needs to have a word, because every time I look at Gyökeres, he's carrying a few more extra cookies, and he just doesn't.
He's more worried about his hair out there. He
doesn't look fit. He doesn't look fit. He doesn't look threatening. He doesn't And
they're about ready to Saka's got his arm up for a corner, and he is just
scooping back, trying to compete with the Wiz on the locks. Yeah,
I mean, it's just I honestly though. I mean, that was Man United just looked great in that game. I mean, honestly, I know it's tough when you give up an own goal to start, and I was kind of like, Arsenal's just going to roll them now. Yeah. It's nope. Then they make a mistake, and then that fan base there, you could tell it's squeaky bum time. They are nervous. Very, very tense in there when things get close.
Arteta making 3 changes at half time, took his captain off at half time. There's some stuff he's doing, and I'm like, Jesus, is he pressing the panic button again? We said he's a bit of a flapper.
Especially when you do that, what if an injury happens? And I know obviously you got 2 more, but he was using those pretty quickly.
Is that a rational change?
Maybe. Is it because they've got so many good players, and he's
in the attack? Go with this.
I know go with this though. I know he's a professional and all the rest of it, but do you still think he thinks, I'll give him a game? He's been quite good. I'll give him a game, and this one's not working, so I'll put this one in.
I think he threw his toys out the pram. I think he cracks under pressure, and I think he's feeling. He felt it, and he was threw his toys out, and it was shown. It wasn't they were impactful changes. Anyway, nothing happened. Took off his captain at half time, one of the best players in the Premier League. Why? Was he that bad? They're not going to give him 45 minutes. You haven't got the tactics with your starting 11 to change it if shit hits the fan. Is it just a case of put these 11 out and the best win all the fucked? It's flapping. It's flapping, bottling vibes is what it's giving me. And then if the shit hits the fan, put the 6'6", whatever he is, Moreno on the centre midfielder who goes up top, and that's not how you win a league. You don't win the league with that in your back pocket, and it's starting to come down again to management. It's starting to come how he's managing the pressure, how he's managing his team, and all that stuff. Like, it's going to start coming at him now, and Pep is behind him with a knife and fork, just licking his lips. This is delicious for him. He's ready, and his team are going to be.
Oh, he probably sat them down and was like, do you guys even want to win this league? Like, it's right there for you. These guys are not going to win it. Like, it's literally yours for the taking right now.
It's that time of year again. Arsenal o'clock, flap central, population at. But then I'm taking away from Man United, and like you can say Michael Carrick obviously he's done well, and I think they obviously didn't like the last lad, did they? Like,
no,
you don't go for like you fucking we've all played some form of sport, and if you don't like him, they obviously didn't like him. They're fighting for him, but then like you got lads back from AFCON. Martinez is fit and playing really, really well. He's playing a back four, something crazy, right? You know, can you imagine that, playing a back four? He's playing players like Kobe Mainoo, so.
Kobe Mainoo's starting every game since he
I can't imagine a team with a new manager having the opportunity to make such drastic changes, and they want it. They're a good team.
And they're probably going to make some moves next year where, you know, they'll replace a Bruno, they'll replace a Casemiro with, you know, they'll probably go after an Elliot Anderson. They'll go after.
Yeah, they're already chatting about that, aren't they?
That one. I've read multiple guys they're looking at. They're looking at him. They're looking at
the lad at Palace. What's his name?
Wharton.
Yeah.
So imagine bringing those two guys to replace Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah,
like
easy peasy. Yeah, get one of them and you're in a good spot.
And then Cunha coming off the bench, you know, back-to-back games. He had an assist in the last game. He had a goal this game. He comes on and he's just
the previous fella wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have brought a striker on in a winning position. It's just you keeping the pressure on a vulnerable Arsenal team. One showed on at the weekend. So yeah, it was great. What a game.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
I don't think Arsenal's going to win the league.
No,
I don't. I think
we'd said this previously.
I just really think that. Yeah, I think they're going to bottle it. I think they are.
I just don't think the two. Like, why would you start Jesus? He's got one goal. He started one game, 8 appearances as sub. He scored one goal, and then Gyökeres, he started 17 games, he got 5 goals. Just start him.
I think Jesus scored 2 against Inter Milan in the Champions League, so that's probably why.
Maybe, probably, but at the same time, like, just he's not good. He's not. Like, look at his numbers. His numbers aren't great.
He always looks like he's about to cry. He
always looks like he's going to cry. His best season in the Prem was that
City.
When
he was on Man City.
In 20, he scored 23 goals in 53 games playing for Man City, which was that team was frightening.
That was a Rolls-Royce team, yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't know. Like, this play. I think if you said to Arsenal fans, "Give me your best 11 for Sunday," there's no way that could be the best 11. Like, if you said to Man United fans, "Give us your best 11 for Sunday," I bet you I mean, to be fair, I don't even know. Who would you change in that first 11? I don't know if you would change anyone. Like, Arsenal's, I don't know.
No.
I don't think
maybe start Cunha or Sesko.
Maybe.
Like, it wouldn't be a deal breaker.
No. But I just think there's too many choppers. Because again, but probably got a lot of good. They've got a lot of good players, and he maybe just doesn't know where to put them. Whereas, you know, other teams like us are shoehorning players into wherever they play. But yeah,
I think when he's got the time to do it, I think Arteta's a very good coach. I think he's a good footballing brain. Yeah, broken record time. I just think he's not a good game or season manager. I think he flaps it, and I thought that for the first time when I watched their Fly on the Wall documentary. What's it called, Gary? The one that they do in season.
All or Nothing.
All or Nothing, thanks, Wiz. And I saw him there, and I saw panic on him, man. There was no composure. And so, yeah, I think that's seeping into the team. But we'll see.
Got to call back the pickpockets.
Or the pickpockets.
Or is it a duck or a hare? That's the other one.
Remember he hired a pickpocket to show up to like one of their team dinners, and then like after the dinner he took out all the stuff that he stole, and he's like, you haven't heard the story?
You need to check your shoulders and make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Some fella was just going around dipping pockets. And then there's, the other one is like that thing where there's a picture and it's a duck facing one way and the same thing as a hare.
That one I saw.
And he's like, well, what do you see? And if we're not all thinking it's the same thing, it's my job to convince you that that's a duck and we've all got to think. I'm like, all right, fair enough, great. But those all or nothing things are a load of shite anyway, because they're just, the camera's there.
Yeah. Puff pieces.
Even the Sunderland one. Sunderland was great, but
the most awkward is like they know the camera's there, so you can tell there's guys in the locker room at halftime. They're like yelling, like, "Come on, guys, we gotta get it. We gotta get going."
Yeah,
exactly.
Not swearing.
Unless, you want to go. You know what? You want a good one. You want to go and watch. What the hell's his name? Leighton Orient manager. Digging two people out. The first time they ever did like a fly on the wall documentary like that. Go and look that one up. It's a belter.
Or Vincent Kompany at Burnley was ripping guys.
Yeah, that famous clip.
I'm going to send you that other one. Fuck, I can't remember his name. He's killing me. He's a taxi driver now. He never got a job after that.
Stop.
Honest to God, yeah. He was a good coach as well, but he just lost his head on this one. John Sitton, his name is. Look it up. I'll find it. If I can find it, I'll find it. But he just, first fly in the wall, he just loses his head and just goes after everybody. Cunting people off. It's excellent. Loved it. All right. Have we got any more games that we want to go after? Chelsea? I didn't watch Chelsea.
Who watches Chelsea?
No.
Want to give a shout out to Fulham.
Fulham.
That's better.
Fucking Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, that Danny Welbeck loss. I mean, I just don't understand. Like every time there's a VAR decision, it takes 5 minutes, and that one took 30 seconds, and they showed us one image. Like, and I still am slowing it down. I don't see like how they did not take a closer look at that. And it's just like, I feel like the offsides is getting a little bit out of control. Like, it's just like if it's a centimeter offsides, it's just...
But what you do then? What you base it off? It's stupid. It does me head in.
Isn't Arsene Wenger trying to institute like a new offside rule?
There's a league taking that on next year. Can't think is it Canadian League maybe or something?
Is it?
They're taking on like the offside, the Arsene Wenger's offside rule, yeah.
I agree. It's pathetic to the point where when you see the line and you see like it's like a tenth of someone's little toe or something, it's like, come on, like there's got to be a better way.
I think they just didn't have the camera angles at Craven Cottage to even show us like a real, like it was. I know
there's so many inconsistencies. Yeah, I know. Ridiculous. Free agent in the summer, you know.
He's not. No, he said he's going to sign if Marco Silva signs.
All right, well,
he's not signing until he knows what's going on with the manager.
Harry Wilson.
Yeah. I think he'll. If Marco Silva stays, he'd be smart to stay. He's playing his best football. He's playing every week. Everyone's
getting
talking
minutes,
about him.
Yeah.
Where's he going to go?
Yeah.
Tottenham, Chelsea. Where's he going to go? Back to you.
No, he won't come back to us.
No.
But even if
would you play him in the right place anyway? Because, like, there's something about being the man at the club. I think for young players. I just wish he was English. It might not be a bad shout for you. That's not a bad shout at all. We're linked with him, as if.
By the way, you might need someone with the right foot because Tyler Diblin is the most left-footed player I've seen in my life.
He's making me sad. He's making me sad.
Did you see coach? One of your assistant coaches up off the line giving it beans, like, "Oh, good job, go get after him, get it." And he's just every time he's just like that with his left foot, like fucking bobbing along on the right hand side. He's just had a chance to put the ball across, and he never did. With his
Why didn't he shoot? I
don't know. He tried. Oh, that's it. He tried to square it. Just lash your right foot at it. But
someone had to go with him. The camera skewed him, and he was effing and blinding at someone. I don't know if it was a coach or someone behind him, but like you've got to earn the right to not wear shin pads and have ankle socks on, and he hasn't earned the right yet. Jack Grealish earned the right to do that, and Dibbling gets the ball and does that little tap, and you go, everyone knows what you're gonna do, and no one's seen you do it well, you know. So he'll be fine, I believe.
Yeah,
I think he hasn't had enough game time, and he's not playing, and there's lads ahead of him, blah blah blah. But he doesn't look good, does he? Doesn't look threatening.
It's so funny though, isn't it? When you go into it, like everyone was raving about him. He's going to be great. He's going to be great. Oh, yeah.
Buzzing.
And he probably will be soon, but he's just another one, isn't he? That just, he's come in and you're like, you know, paid this money for him. All right, cool. Now what?
Yeah.
Do something.
Comes off the bench and you're like, no one's calling for him. No one's calling for him to play. Like,
no.
You know, like Jack Grealish goes down. You've just spent 40 million on this wonder kid. Like, I think they'll get to a point in the season where I think it'd be smart to just play him regardless. You know, if we're comfortable and we're sitting in this nice little 13th to 8th window and we're not threatening for Europe, then just go, listen, Dwight McNeil's going to go in the summer, bench him and just play this Diblin kid. If he's good, bad or indifferent, take him off after 60 minutes, but just play him. Just keep chucking him out there and get a bit more game time and hopefully
Barry
get a bit of momentum.
Seems to be getting a little bit of a... little confidence.
4 in 5 games.
There's still a couple things though where he'll do like a backwards pass to nobody's within 40 yards of him.
3 Leeds players behind him, little back
but
heel.
in his defense there, like nobody went with him.
No,
Have a look. Have a look.
No
then, you
Everton
tit.
players. Hey?
Have a look. Have a look.
He's running at full speed. He's probably just assuming someone's coming in behind him. I kind of
Because
we're
known for those intricate runs. No, you turn back and you throw it back to the right back or something like
I
that.
don't even think there was anyone in the camera screen from that.
Who flicked him the ball? Someone flicked him a ball, and I get his mind. In his head, he thinks this person's trailing him. But like, you know, like he had that good shot. He looks all right. He just looks. He's a little weak. He's very weak. He's fragile. He goes down a lot. You know, like he went down for a while today, and then there was nothing wrong with him. So I'm like, let's fuck that off a little bit.
Oh, there was a guy on Leeds today who like pretended like he got shot in the face, and then he literally he's laying there and the ball gets turned over right away, and then he gets up right away and is taking it.
Yeah, it's you have a little bit of pride in yourself, you know.
Like,
yeah.
No, I'd like to say
Burnley and Spurs.
I was with him, but I am now. I love the group chat that we're in because I get caught up in everything, and I'm in my car and I've just got it in the Apple Play. I'm like, go ahead, Wiz, what am I doing? And he said that's good for Anthony, and I was like, sound, yeah. Fucking,
I know every bet I put on this weekend. Every bet I put on this weekend fucking was. I put 4 trebles on this weekend, and 2 legs came in on every single one.
Hey, is Alex shared his bet with you?
Which one?
He has one that's like it was like 11 legs or something like that, or
he
something.
did a 12-team parlay and he got 11 right, and West Brom was the only team that let him down.
That's why you
never
can't
bet
put
your own team.
Yeah, you can't put your own team in those.
He sent me the screenshot of it.
My
It's like
God,
green, West Brom. They're in trouble, them, you know that. They're in trouble, them.
We can't even talk about West Brom coming up from the champ now, can we? They're doomed.
They're going to League One. They're going to League One.
They won't go down.
Wrexham's top 6 now.
Wrexham. Did you see that their game the other day was ridiculous? 2 goals in the last minute. Yeah,
they're like gonna be great for the show.
James McLean's gone back to Derry as well. Not that anyone's asked.
Has he really?
I like James McLean. Yeah, it's where he's from, and he's gone back.
He's gone back to play for them.
He was on the thing the other day. I know exactly. He'll be like king of the town, won't he?
Yeah. Who else we got there, guys?
I just had Burnley, but there's a couple of others, but I had Burnley Spurs because I did watch it. But Spurs, horrific at defending, but the 2 centre-halves score. Yeah. Romero scored again, and Van der Ven scored as well.
What was it like then? Because I like at the minute, all jokes, like I see a Tottenham game or a Chelsea game, I'm not watching them. I just don't find the football fun. I don't find the games they're in fun. It's a bit scatty for me. What's the problem with Spurs? Is he picking the wrong team? Is he setting them up wrong? What's the crack?
No, I just think that they're just not. I think a lot of these things, football in general, isn't it? Like you've got these teams that are better on paper. But if you don't take your chances, it sounds stupid, doesn't it? If you don't take your chances, you're not going to win. And
But are they making them?
Well, they're getting into positions like Xabi Simons was buzzing around all over the place the other day. They had a couple of chances, couple of corners. Keepers made some saves at 1-0. Then all of a sudden,
not good.
No, I mean, listen.
He is though. He's just
not. He's just not. Yeah, he's just not on it.
You don't forget how to play football. He's been out for so long. Like he's been out in and out that team since he got there. Like 2 years of just like drip drab games. You need game time as a striker to get it under your feet.
They've got players, and I don't hate the manager, but again, like if you know,
how much bandwidth does he get though, lad?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, how long is he going to get? Is he going to get to the end of the season? They've been battered with injuries as well. So, you know, do they say, listen, okay? Do they write it off as well? They're not going to go down. Do they?
Yeah, they're actually like top eight in the table in the Champions League too.
The
top four in the Champions League, I think.
Yeah, but they're like 14th or 15th in the league, but they got 28 points, but they're not going down, are they? Let's be honest. Like, there's people below them who are. But is it one of those where you keep him in as well? Because can he turn it round if he gets the players back? They've picked up, Xavi Simons, they spend a lot of money on him. Again,
I think it comes down to like read the dressing room. If it is the injuries and all that shit, then Conor Gallagher's a great pickup.
Yeah, another one.
When you're looking at the form stuff here, Palace are dropping like a stone, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're on
the wheels
28.
have fell off there. The wheels have just come off them at the moment.
The talent that is just like leaking.
Last 5, they've got 3 losses, 2 draws for
out
Palace.
The cup in the first round at Macclesfield. Like just, the
vibes are bad.
Round.
Glasner wants no part of being there anymore.
Yeah, he's just won any. Like he completely did a 180 on his.
It's almost like he wants to get sacked.
Nah, did you see his press conference on Friday before the
No.
game? It was very, very good. It was like, I was emotional, but my points are still valid. I just care, blah, blah, blah. But you've got like West Ham have won 2 of the last 3. Forest have won 2 of the last 3. Burnley have on a 3-draw run. And then Leeds have took 4 points. They've took 5 points of the last 5. And then Palace have got 2 out of the last 5. Tottenham 3 out of the last 5. So like, I agree. I don't think Tottenham are going to get pulled into it, but it does when you look at this now. If they lose their star striker, Tottenham letting Brendan Johnson go there is a little bit mad, isn't it? He was their top scorer, just left the club.
That was
He was Tottenham's top goal scorer, just like, and no one's even talking about it. I just saw him with a Palace shirt on, and I was like, what the fuck's happening here? But they've brought him in, and then besides that, everyone's just getting off. And Mateta might be the one that might, interesting.
Big one this weekend as well. They got Forest away.
So that'd bring it, let's say Forest win that. That'd be Forest, they'd be on tied points.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Some big games this weekend with that sort of stuff.
Who's West Ham got?
West Ham have got Chelsea away.
That's tough.
I know Leeds have got Arsenal at home. Leeds have got a dog of a run now, by the way. I know. Like I was saying before, Leeds have got an absolute horrendous. They've got Arsenal, Forest, which is fair. Then they got Chelsea away, Villa away, City at home, Sunderland at home. Like, Leeds could get dragged in, but I hope they don't, obviously. But I think they might.
Lad, so Tottenham have got Man United, Arsenal, Palace, Forest, Brighton.
And Villa,
Chelsea.
They could win 4 of them and lose 3. Or they could win 3 of them and lose 4 and still be all right. Liverpool haven't won in 5 games and they're still 6th in the league.
Mad. That is mental.
They've drawn 4 and then they lost on Saturday. Terrible. They had the longest unbeaten streak in the whole of Europe until Saturday.
I did not know that.
11 games. Yeah, and then that just got blitzed.
I've got that completely wrong. They've got City, Man United, Newcastle, Arsenal, Fulham. That's their next game. Then they've got Palace and then Liverpool. That's Tottenham's next game. That's spicy, that.
How does Thomas Frank make it through that?
You've got to assume he's not going to get a win, at least, out of City and Tottenham. Yeah. Newcastle, depends what mask they're wearing. Arsenal, Fulham would do them on the day, you'd guesstimate. Then they've got Palace, who you might say, but can you get to the Palace game? Can you get 5 games down the road now with that? Yikes.
I know.
Yikes. Spicy.
All right, okay. Do you want to go through the fixtures?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Predictions? Let's see if
I can't believe we all finished on 4 last week. It's crazy.
Me and you, I think me and Packwood had the same picks, out with about 2 picks.
Yeah, it was very samey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, this week, the draw today saved me.
I'm trying to go against the grain a bit this well. I'm not, actually, because we'll see anyway. All right, okay, first one. Oh, yous are on first this week. Champions League as well in the week as well. European this week. Champions League play. So just think about that as well.
We got to go to Paris.
Oh, Brighton at home to Everton.
Ooh, I'm going to go Brighton.
I'm going Brighton.
I'm going to go draw. You seen the lads who got coming back? I'm going to go Everton win. Scrap that. Everton win. You seen the lads who got the fame who got coming off the bench? No.
Grealish is done. All right. Leeds at home to Arsenal. I know.
Leeds at home. Leeds at home.
I know, the Ellen Road Bear Pit. No, I know. All right. Wolves at home to Bournemouth. I think Wolves.
I'm going to go draw here.
Yeah, I'm going to draw. I know what you mean, but like, you can't blag quality. They're still not a good team. Momentum's
that guy
one thing.
Jimenez on Bournemouth, though. He was ripping
decent.
You guys.
All right. Chelsea at home to West Ham. I got Chelsea.
The Lego man.
You just hate mulligans, don't you?
No,
That's what you're
I
saying.
just
don't want to go in there ever again.
No, Chelsea sound, whatever. Just because Chelsea is so unpredictable. They'll change the lineup 4 times between now and the weekend, and then West Ham are on a little bit of a
just how the Legos
mooch.
Just how the Legos.
All right, Liverpool. Oh my God, Liverpool playing 3:00 on Saturday. This is a good day of mulligans, by the way. I'm just going to run through these games. This Saturday coming up. I'm on a course all day, and it's going to snow as well. Gutted. Brighton Ev at 10, Leeds Arsenal at 10, Wolves Bournemouth at 10, Chelsea West Ham at 12:30, Liverpool Newcastle at 3. What a day in the pub in the snow. I know.
Wiz, snow boots on.
Get your snow boots on.
There's no football on this weekend.
And there's no football, yeah. All right. Liverpool at home to Newcastle. I'm going Newcastle. I think we're going to get fucking beat.
I'm going to go draw.
I'm going to go Liverpool.
All right. Villa Brentford. I'm going Villa.
Well,
I'm not confident in it.
Man United Fulham. I'm going Man United.
Yeah. Is it at home, Man United? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go draw.
Forest at home to Palace. I'm going Forest.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Palace.
I want the
All right.
logic behind that.
Tottenham at home to Man City. I'm going draw here.
City.
Yeah.
Arsenal on the ropes.
City.
Confidence is high. What are they talking about all week? This is our league. Blah, blah, blah.
Last one. Monday night footy again next week. February the 2nd. Sunderland at home to Burnley.
Sunderland.
Got to go Sunderland, haven't you? All right. Sound. That's us. Next week, this is what we got to do a little bit of digging. We got to go back and listen to the episode that we did the predictions.
One. Yeah.
And then we'll put them together, put some categories together.
One of the things we could probably do is take it, I could put it into ChatGPT and tell it to like transcribe what our picks were.
It gives you the transcript if you go on.
It does, yeah.
Yeah,
Kids
so you
today,
should be able to get it.
Kids today with all the tech.
With your ChatGPT and all the
How old are you, Wiz?
37. 36 in COVID years because we all, we deserve a year back.
How old are you, Packwood?
I'm in my mid to late 30s.
Peter Pan.
38. 38.
38. Fucking hell. I'm on the wrong side of 40 now.
Didn't want to say it.
I'm
What are you,
45?
45?
That's came out of
Fucking-
nowhere.
I've been in the States 10 years in 2 weeks. How much is that?
That is mental. I can remember when you first got here. I remember when you first in the pub, 10 years, Jesus. I'm 23 years
What was he like? What was he like? Pub.
Exactly the same as he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Useless.
Peter Pan. Yeah.
Useless.
We're in the same track.
Gary had dreadlocks.
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. I was free and easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Lots of love, lads.
All right, I'll see you.
Good luck. Saturday,
Yeah, see you guys.
Saturday.
I can be
Get
down
your
for some
snowbirds on.
Saturday.